Welcome to a new video from the Guau Canine Integral Center. Today is going to be a somewhat special video because we are going to the National and International Dog Show being held in Alicante. From there, the beginning of the champion of Spain will emerge. Before we go there, I want to explain a little bit about how all this works. Dogs. The dog show are divided into 10 groups. Now I will explain a little more. These groups are further divided into breeds, which are all grouped within that group. And in turn, those breeds are divided into males, females, juniors, and puppies, as well as veterans, which they call the oldies. From each breed, the best puppy, the best female, the best male, and the best veteran are chosen. And from those, the best of that breed is selected. Okay? From the best breed, from each breed in that group, the best of that group is chosen. The best from group 1, group 2, and group 3, etc. And from those 10 best, the champion is chosen along with the first, second, and third from the exhibition. Now, I am going to talk a little about the groups. Let's see. In group 1, we find the shepherds, German shepherd, Belgian shepherd, etc. There are many more. If you search for 2009 with group 1 canine on the internet, all the breeds will come up. In group 2, we have the pinchers, schnauzers, and molossers. The molossers are the large dogs, the mastiff, the doe. In group 3, we have the terriers, all the terriers for example. The fox terrier is the most well known, or the bull terrier. In group 4, we have all the dachshunds, all the wire-haired, the long-haired, all of them. They are all included in group 4. In group 5, we have the sighthounds and primitive dogs. Okay, within the primitive dogs, there are two subcategories, the Nordic and the Asian. The Nordics will include the Akita, Samoyed, Laika, Malamute, etc. And within the Asian primitives, we have, for example, most famous is the Chow Chow, although there are also the Peruvian hairless dogs, the Mexican hairless dogs, etc. In group 6, we have the hounds and the tracking dogs. The hounds are all the hounds and tracking dogs, such as the Basset and the Griffon. In group 7, we have the pointing dogs, such as the Setter and the Bracco. In group 8, we have the retrievers, like the Labrador and the Golden Retriever, the water dogs, and the flushing spaniels, like the Cocker. They are flushing dogs that flush out the game. In group 9, we have all the companion dogs, the Chihuahua, the Poodle, the Pekingese, and the Maltese Bichon. All of this is in group 9 and 2009. And finally, in number 10, we have all the greyhounds, all the sighthounds, okay? It is the group of the greyhound, the Afghan hound, the Italian greyhound. Well, we have caught up a little. Now we are going to go to IFA, and I will show you a little bit what an international dog show is like inside. Well, let's go. Well, this is a ring, and this is where the dogs, well, there are children now, but where the dogs come out here. And the judges look at the dog's standards, whether it is correct, whether it is not correct, whether it is beautiful or not. It is also a bit quite subjective. This is what an international dog show is. Here in this ring are indeed the best, the Molosser group. And from here, they will choose the best in the group. And from each group, which are 12, they will choose the best. And from those 12, they will choose the best in show. Those who handle the dogs are called handlers. Okay? Hand for hand. For the one who handles. They are the ones who handle the dog inside the ring. And what do they have to do? Well, part of what they have to do is make the dog walk in a correct manner, because that also scores points. Not only does the dog's standard score that it is a good-looking dog, that it is a correct dog, that it has the right measurements, height, weight, and everything correct, but it also has to walk in a correct manner. Each breed has a quite particular way of walking. That's why, as they are making it walk here in this case, they will choose the best from this group. And along with the rest of the other 12 groups, they will select the best in show. This gentleman in grey who is in the middle is the judge. This gentleman is the judge. To summarize, there are 12 groups, as I explained before. In each group, there is a series of breeds, and then there are different types of champions. There is the champion of each breed, the champion of each group, and then there is the champion of the show. Okay? Here they are choosing the champion. Of this group, this is a small lot. We have the schnauzer. Medium ones will be very large. And in the background, Doberman. Right over there. Here comes the Russian Black Terrier. All Argentine. Sorry for the light, but there is little light. But it's not just this. It's not just seeing a bunch of dogs walking in a show like this. The venue where you can buy food, where you can buy everything related to dogs. As you can see, we also have all kinds of trailers to attach to cars. There are leashes. There is also something to eat because they spend the whole day here. In fact, this exhibition, which is in Alicante, they spend the whole weekend here. Okay, so there is an exhibition of all kinds of puppies. Tell me it's not to eat them. Beds, watches, everything you can imagine from the dog world can be found here at an exhibition, at a dog show. But it's not just this, there is more. In this case, the group of terriers has placed first, the Scottish, and that will be the representative of this group for the show effort. In this area is where they prepare the dogs for the exhibition. Here in the back we have a poodle, a beautiful brown toy poodle. Here we have another little dog that they are also preparing.
Thank you for watching.
Here we have the Yorkshire. As you can clearly see, this is a Yorkshire prior to a formal presentation. And here they place the beautiful little dog so they can shine prior to the grooming and preparation. And here we have them afterwards. Well, there are also exhibitions and showcases, in this case of dogs with different training modalities. In this case, they are very well known by different names. Precisely, they are often called dog disc. This sport is very fun because it's like playing ball. Okay?
I have created a hunting and prey game, but a little different because instead of throwing a ball, it's a disc. They are special discs. And the breed that is usually used for this type of sport is the Border Collie. As you can see, the routine usually lasts a minute and a half, and each minute is independent of the labor.
As you can clearly see, the synchronization and perfection of the exercise is absolutely brutal, and indeed, as you can clearly see, the bond between the owner and the dog is truly fantastic, and it is evident that their connection is undeniably strong. He is working. Look, the other one is waiting for his turn. Calmly. This is also worked on here. Not only does he have to teach the dog canine skills, but he also has to know different types of frisbee throws for the show to be perfect. And as you can see, the dog has not worked more than 3 minutes. It is more than enough. Not only for a show, but for any course training with your dog. And now the dog that was lying down is the one that is working. As you can see, this sport does not consist of throwing the frisbee and having it bring it back, but rather the dog has to catch the frisbee. Catching it is enough. He catches it and lets it go. So the acrobatics, as we mentioned before, right? This dog is the champion of Spain and the champion of Europe in this category. Well, at the end of the exhibition, representative is chosen from each group, from the 12 groups. In the first place, the Border Collie. In the second, the Miniature Schnauzer. In the third, the Scottish. In the fourth, Dachshund. In the fifth, the Chow Chow, etc., etc., etc. Okay. And from all these here, the best of the show is chosen. The judge is this lady in red. She reviews each and every one of the dogs, and from that they will choose 3. And they look at absolutely everything. They examine the character, the bones, the alignment of the spine, the leg, absolutely everything. How it walks, how it moves, how it trots, gracefully and elegantly. Everything is scored to find the best of the International Canine Exhibition 2018 in Alicante. The smaller ones are placed on a small table to properly conduct the evaluation.
On the table, the miniature black and silver has been evaluated individually. It has a magnificent representation of each of the groups and has a difficult task.
Well, she has already evaluated everyone, and now what she is going to do is choose 3 best.
She is going to operate now by sides with the idea of moving us. She's going to ask for a final round for the whole group, and please, we ask for a round of applause for these 10 magnificent winners from the respective groups of our international collection in Alicante. Reaching this moment is the work for which many people work every day throughout the year.
Well, here the speaker is already explaining practically what is happening. So that's why I remain silent, waiting to see who it will be.
The winner of this year. Here we have the judges deliberating.
Here are the top 10.
Thanks to the Canine Society of the Inhabitant for being appointed for this show testing judging, and to the exhibitors and visitors we have with us. This is the third best specimen, which is a border collie, a dog breed known for its intelligence. Second best specimen, reserve of the best and show absolute indeed. Another small, Petit Brabançon, the Petit Garbanzon, and winner of a very little known breed at this prestigious and highly esteemed 38th International Dog Show, celebrated in the world of dog enthusiasts. At night, it would definitely be hard to find it.
Scottish Terrier. Scottish Terrier is indeed the champion of this show.
Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you very much to everyone who has joined us this magnificent weekend. We call on the Ghani Alicante Society to our country.
First of all, I want to apologize for the quality of the audio and video, because in a closed space with so many dogs, people talking, shouting at the dogs to pose, etc., it is complicated. You have also seen the true part of dog grooming, where they are. An extremely good dog grooming is essential and is key for a dog to place first or not. A good haircut is essential because it can hide many mistakes that the dog may have. If you are interested in this topic, let me know in the comments. Put in the comments everything you think about this topic of exhibitions, of showing dogs, of being judged for their beauty, etc. You can put it in the comments, as it is a very interesting debate. And if you are interested, I can talk to some breeders who can explain to us from the inside how a dog show works, how dogs are bred to reach that level of physical perfection. 2001, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell. It's very important to hit the bell, because if you don't hit the bell, you won't know that a video has been published and you won't see me. So go ahead and sit. See you in the next video. A hug.